Welcome back, Space Cadets. It is going to be EUnited versus SpaceStation. We're off again. It will be another map between these two. EUnited, the teamwork prevailed. As you know, SpaceStation have looked good individually, pound for pound, lots of great fraggers there, but the teamwork just smothered them, and nothing could be done. A pretty convincing scoreline in the end, 16-8, I believe it was. And we move forward now to another map, which is, Dan?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I forgot.
Turn up here, you don't even know the maps. I should know, to be fair. It's kind of my responsibility. I should probably not just train. I'm going to start writing them down from today. From today, this won't happen again, all right? We're never going to have this. I've got a pen as well.
That's my pen. I gave that to you as well.
Do you want it back?
We have cards. You don't need to use a crappy piece of paper. We have cue cards.
I don't think you do. This is all I've got.
We do have cue cards.
Are you sure?
We definitely have cue cards.
Can we get someone on that? Dan?
Yeah, they're looking for cue cards.
Don't look at me. It's not my job. Getting the cue cards.
If the host says it's your job, it's your job.
You've been using this bit of paper.
That doesn't work like that, James. You can't just say anything's my job. You can't just command my entire life.
He's the host.
It doesn't.
That's what makes the show fun, though.
It's a limited capacity. He's not a dictator, is he?
Oh, that could be an interesting dynamic.
It is a dictator. I think it should be a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really a clean viewing experience, but we can try it out.
All right. For today.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Right. So can you get those cue cards, please?
No.
Fair enough. Well, that's
where's the punishment there?
Oh, you'll get
for defying the regime.
Not safe for this broadcast, though. We wait until.
Are you flirting, Dan?
What's that?
Are you flirting?
No, I'm not flirting, Henry.
Yeah, he can't tell. He's all giggly.
Yeah. Oh, he's excited.
It's happening now.
Oh, he's shy now.
First it's copying the shoes, and now
making a pass on me.
It is hilarious on my screen now. They look like the
same. In real life, they don't look the same, but right now they really do. We've got the same black socks. That's nice.
He needs to get his laces though inside the shoe.
Yeah.
Why?
Like this, because then it looks cleaner.
I don't care about that.
Look, well, you should. I mean, look, see, have a look at that.
How would I go about cleaning these, by the way?
Inside the shoe.
I went to the beach and they're covered in like sand and like.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you've had them less than a week.
I went to the beach and they came back. That's what it looks like. I don't know how do I clean them. That's in the washing machine.
There's this product called Crep Protect. Which
I feel like that's a bit late. That feels like you should be doing that before it gets dirty.
So the name would suggest so, but we can look at it. I've never used it myself, so I'd just say water on a sponge. Oh, where are you at, Frosty K? Big Man Bandle's gone down. Then we've got 4 people moving through the IV position for the T site, SpaceStation. Firing shots, so they've got more bullets than the USPs do. And Infinite will be successful. 4 on 4. Now, SpaceStation needs to find a way to the bomb site and have EUnited identified that all 4 were coming from Ivy.
Snakes. Actually, it isn't going down. That's really important. It can just delay and create distraction continually around the A positions. And that means there's less defenders on B. Only Dazzle. And he's going to get shot straight in the face. Still alive for the time being, though, but not for too much longer, it would appear. Although Dapper with a nice vantage point is doing some damage, but Infinite back at it again. Always good for it on the pistols. And they'll clean it up. So SpaceStation, they'll lose the first map 16-8, but they'll start off Train map 2 with the opening T pistol, and that is definitely a great way to do it.
That's an interesting noise.
What the hell is that?
It's the SpaceStation's taking off.
we have a problem. Space, come in.
We're in a space station. We're burning up, Henry.
Entering Earth's atmosphere now. We're picking up speed.
4 CTs in the A bomb site.
Why is it so loud?
I think there's screeding, I can only imagine. I think someone is scraping a concrete floor. Upstairs, that's an interesting one. Anyway,
this is really loud.
We'll have to make do with this. Bear it with us as we turn the game down. Is that directly above us?
Dude, are we sure we're safe to be here? It doesn't feel safe right now. Is this cool?
Hopefully this does not.
There's that thing. If that's going to blow, I want to be out of the room.
Hopefully this doesn't last too long. You can leave, Henry. It's fine. I've got this. EUnited trying to hold down the B bomb site, but the T's are charging in. The bomb's being planted default. All the CTs are at the back. Dapper's in connector. What the hell's going on there?
Well, Snakes is pushing forward with the MP5. And he's managed to find himself a pretty good position. It's a classic position, always hard to deal with when the smoke's down, but the smoke goes away, and Dapper is able to get the kill. 3 players working their way up the slope to try to protect the bomb. Infinite goes down, running straight in there, and Spray is in, but not looking all that good here. Grim Still able to save it. These trays not working out for the CT so far. Grim is just going to do the dance backwards and forwards. There's no kits. He's got to stick it. And Moose is too far away with the scout. There's nothing that can be done. It's going to be the round for SpaceStation.
Honest, this real talk. What is that?
Is it getting louder or is it getting quieter?
I think someone's like treating the floor or scraping something.
Okay, so it's not something that's about to blow up in here, though. Just to be clear, like the air conditioning unit looks like it's primed to go. I'm just like, is that where the noise is coming from?
What do you mean? It looks brand new.
This is what that might explode, and I'm going to lose my face due to the broadcast of SpaceStation.
It was a nice face.
Yeah, I need this to make money.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is some building work going on.
Right, so that, okay, as long as that's it, that's fine. I can handle the building work.
Yeah, but we didn't see the warning until we got here, so
all right.
Hopefully it won't last too long. But we will entertain in the meantime. Everything is fine. Fear not. There's only so long you can do this for.
I'm sure it's not that
during
bad.
working hours.
I'm sure it's barely noticeable.
Yeah, fairly noticeable as we have to talk louder to hear you.
What did you say there?
It's fairly noticeable.
Something about a table.
Our producer's looking quite tentative over in the corner there, like, yeah, it's sort of fine. Anyway, we'll try and focus on the game. At least it's a Nico for now. I guess we can just get all the complaining out of the way. As we've got a 3-man stack. Infinite.
4-man stack. Oh! He's loving it. It's basically an ace.
Apart from not being an ace.
Did it almost stop?
Moose at the back with a scout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Bomb being planted now as SpaceStation have control of the IV position. They know the CT's round the back. So it's all good in the hood. 2-0. Moose won't make it 2-1 for sure, not in this round. Tag, but no frag. And now it's 3-0 to SpaceStation. Ooh, everything's starting to calm. Nope, never mind. It's going back again. Back again. Well, that was a nice break for Infinite. Pad the stats. The MP5 is out. 2 MP5s out for Snakes and Grim. All right then, the buy round for EUnited. They have ace on the AWP. Stop laughing, Henry.
I love the way you're just taking it so seriously. This is happening. It's cool. I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah,
we've
just got to get on with it.
Okay.
That's all that's on the B bomb site on its own. We've got 4 CTs in a very common standard setup for a CT side. 2 SpaceStation plays moving towards that IV position. How will they deal with the AWP? First, they need to identify where it might be. A jump over, just in case. So seems to estimate it, possibly towards Ivy. But Ace is, in fact, elsewhere. Currently in Connector, looking towards May.
Well, Relics close on the ladder, but it's going to be a slow round from SpaceStation. Everybody's spread apart here. And we'll see whether or not it's going to be the case that they can make this work, this push. I don't know exactly whether they'll be going to A or B just yet. They still have presence all over the place, but EUnited are giving up the front of the A yard, so it will be very easy to come through Pop Dog and Team Main. And they have SpaceStation have Ali as well. This is a really passive hold. Surprisingly passive hold from EUnited. Got to be really careful when you do this, because we can already see Grimace lurking out of Ali. And here comes the B push. This could be a couple entry frags found. Frelix goes down, but there's the bomb. This is really awkward right now for SpaceStation.
It is awkward indeed, Dan. Grim and Voltage, bombs on the floor. That's the first kill, but he jumps into the unknown and gets taken out immediately by Dapper. He knows one player's connected, one player's at the back of B, or the front of B, if you will. Cannot get the transfer. And it will be another round in the bag for EUnited. Oh, the first round in the bag for EUnited, excuse me. But because EUnited lost so many players, SpaceStation may have a better buy than them. So these are dangerous waters, if you will.
Yes. But still, though, it did feel like, again, SpaceStation had a lot of opportunities in that round. It, of course, came down to how effective they were on the entry frags, which was not as ideal as they would have liked. But again, the fact that EUnited gave up all of Ali, all of Team Main, all of Pop Dog, that presents a lot of opportunities. We saw Grim get a free lurkout through Ali. If his teammates had had an afterplant there, then they win the round because of that. So it's pretty interesting. We'll see if that approach continues for EUnited and with this something that will be punished in the future rounds from SpaceStation. But for now, it is the scout on Voltage. 4 AKs, decent amount of utility to try and cause a reset round for EUnited. Can they reset them? Pretty big moment from that respect. EUnited playing more aggressively this time. 4 players on the A side of the map, checking for everything, not catching the jump across. There was some damage done though.
Wax on, wax off, Dan. Wax on, wax off. 1 minute 25. 4 players on A once again, although Moose is making his way over towards B. Infinite is above B. SpaceStation are actually currently poised either for a fake towards A and a push towards B, or a split of the A site with the bomb around Pop Dog. I suppose either is possible. Frosty got a gamble, but he shows Ace too much. And Big Man Bandle is down. 1 minute mark and SpaceStation have 4 players remaining. Snakes above the pop. And now the bomb starts to head towards that B bomb site. It's getting louder, Dan.
It couldn't be worse, could it?
It couldn't be worse. They're scraping concrete.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it could get worse if there was an earthquake maybe, but don't really want to tempt fate. We are in California after all anyway. Ooh, Snakes will just take down Infinite. We'll see if this 3v3 after plan can go the way of SpaceStation here for that big old reset. EUnited have some really hard decisions to make here. They've got a flank coming in from Relics, and he'll push and see what he can do. Oh, that's big. Now there's a chance. Voltage, oh, he absolutely shuts it down, doesn't he? But Dapper continues to dream here. Pushing forwards, up to the scout of Voltage. Has to hit some incredible shots. There's a Molotov forces him forwards. There's another tag, has to win the 1v1. Can't do it in time. The Flames will do the damage. And that'll be that. I thought it was getting quieter, James, but it is just as loud pretty much.
Yeah, very good, very good. Oh dear. Infinite taken down by a teammate. He's been paid off.
Can I hear game sounds again?
I can hear some game sound.
Nice.
I can hear the feet stamping on the floor.
The booties, little booties.
3-2, SpaceStation on pistols. Very inexperienced team. I haven't even looked into the history of this team in terms of the level of CS they've been playing elsewhere. But I hope this will be a very good experience for them. I mean this match, but this whole season. There's the frag from Snake, so he has made it cost something for EUnited in this round.
I feel like if you ask someone to make the most disruptive amount of noise possible for our broadcast, this person gets an A+. I feel like
flying colours.
I feel like short of, buying 20, air horns, this is second to that. They've nailed it. I respect that. Nice. We actually did, in I think the first ECS season here in North America, we did actually bring an air horn in, or someone did. Either way, back into the buy versus the buy. Very important round from an economical standpoint, not an economical one. That is a word, by the way. Economical.
It is, yeah.
Economical.
Yep. I'm with you.
Nice.
Oh, saw an arm, but he couldn't take it off.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. That was a nice little, tidy little snap.
Well then, Dazzle alone now on the B bomb site as Moose has been taken out. When does Dapper choose to? Yeah, now is when he chooses to take a peek. He sees nothing towards main. Never know when you're going to be peaked, but will a rotation come in fast enough? We have Ace moving away from the A site towards Connector. Can he get there in time? Relic by the Pop Dog position. Should be a good idea. It's not A. That's a massive frag from Dapper. And now what do SpaceStation choose to do? They realize they are at a point of no return. They've got to keep pushing, got to keep going. And they will both get taken out as players on the site. There's another one, and there goes the last one. Only one frag again for EUnited. Sorry for SpaceStation, and things look good for EUnited as they start to build some money.
We all love a bit of cash, James. SpaceStation lacking some going into round number 8 here. CZs are out, PD50s as well. Frost Day with the armor, same for Infinite. As we get forward into it, it's going to be United for lead for now, but it's only a slight one. The utility deployed is going to take a lot of damage trying to get out of the main entrance here. And it looks like EUnited have got this round tied up before any kills come in, because look at the damage inflicted. Skylar's got a couple of kills in front of him. He'll get them, but there will be one in return. Dapper and co getting one kill, maybe another one here, but Ace hits the shots.
Nice.
4 players survive.
Kind of sounds like there's a helicopter right next to us, but trying to take off.
How does it sound? It's all right? Not great, but could be worse? Yeah? All right, I can say that.
Could be worse, I guess. If we disconnected all the
jack
microphones,
camera
have no
there.
broadcast.
There is, on the building sheet, it does say they have a jack camera as well.
It's getting louder again. They're right above us now, boys. We're going into the fray.
We are going to the space station. We'll be there with Elon.
Prepare for takeoff.
Oh
They're directly
my
above
God.
us now.
At this point, you wonder if they should just do it without commentary.
It might be worth it. Might have turned it off. We might as well turn it off, boys. This is going to be annoying for people, honestly. Oh, it's quieting down.
It honestly might be a consideration. Just sliggy, play some light music in the background.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Well, anyway,
Some light jazz.
it's a 4-on-4. We still have 3 AWPs in play. And the CTs are gravitating towards the B-bomb site. They are orbiting the space station now as the default plant comes in. 2 of the Ts on the site itself, or is it 3? It is indeed 3.
This
I
is what
can't
we
even
get
hear
for
you
making
now.
so many puns. It's our fault. This is the universe's way to tell us to shut up.
We're going to focus on the round, boys.
Straight in there. Dapper around the corner, around the side. Doing the damage. Voltage up high once again. Misses the blink. The time's in. The defuse is there. And he's done it.
EUnited will pick up the defuse. Unbelievable scene. 6-3. Money available though. The maximum loss bonus and the plant coming through. But Dapper too strong with the AWP. Get the smoke on the bomb. The defuse come through. You can see them desperately trying to stop him in his tracks. But it will be all the players down for SpaceStation here.
How's the floor looking upstairs?
It better be extra shiny of all the work they're putting into it.
Fast outside rush. Grim takes down Relics. We get the trays coming in and 3 here. Bomb not yet planted. Very nice shot coming in from Dapper. He's going to nail the second one as well. Coming down to Grim as he moves forwards. 22 points of health. And it's going to be wipeouts. United now 7 rounds in a row. Beautiful work from them.
Let's go without commentary for now. It's just too much. We'll just kill the commentary until this is done. Enjoy the match. Mute our microphones. All right, I'm back, baby. We saw you guys in the chat. You wanted the commentary back with the screening upstairs. I'm ready to go, man. I live for this. I can do this. 9-4 in favor of EUnited. They've got 2 sniper rifles out. Looks like SpaceStation be broke. It won't be doing anything in space anytime soon. 1 AK, bits and bobs of force buy from SpaceStation. They're fighting for 6.
What the hell's going on? Right, nice defense from Moose. Challenged again, no trade though. That's a big one to give up. You've given up a man, infinites of all men. Now, suffering the consequences. Being down 4 against 5. It's definitely going to be a big issue when it comes to finding some space here on the map and creating some openings. The CTs, you can see, have gone a bit more passive, not wanting to go for any of the trades around the choke points, giving that up to the Ts and just saying, you know what, we have the man advantage. We don't need to stop you at the choke points. We can stop you on the bomb sites.
1 minute. 2 CTs in B. Dazzle. This is a nice angle. This is a good angle from a T's perspective to look for someone. You'll often find a CT there, having a look every so often. Moving into the site now. Again, just the 1 kill, really needed 2 there. Moves by the spools, by the ladder, by the upper area. Ace at the back, waiting for a cross. But people are creeping already. Frosty by connector. And it's escalating above us. 3 CTs, just the 1 Frosty now. Nowhere near the bomb. Breaks is coming down, caught on the reload. And that will be another round in the bag for EUnited.
It's extra grindy, isn't it? It's a grinding.
I thought we weren't talking about it anymore.
Oh, right, sorry. Right. EUnited have been absolutely awesome ever since the, obviously losing the pistol and the subsequent rounds.
Floor polisher turned on.
And no, it's just been really cool to see their team play. They've been playing it. They're very good, or in this matchup at least, they've been pretty good at avoiding an overextension or exposing themselves to too much risk. They've been playing a pretty tight game and trying to force SpaceStation to have really good executions, of which, you know, they haven't been as great on as they would need to be to take down these defensive players on EUnited. Nice nade going in. And 4 players around alley here. See if that works out for them. Moose, again, just these hijinks over by the upper area around B. 2 1v1s. He loves it.
He does. 5 versus 3. EUnited looking for 11 rounds on the board. Presumably going to get it. Time will tell. As the shots come through, Ace will continue to find kills with the AWP. Dapper confirms the round now, and a little no-scope to close it out there.
Nice.
11-4.
Very clean, very clean.
And they've lost the pistol.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful CT side from them. SpaceStation, you know, perhaps, you know, train one of the harder maps when it comes to, you know, constructing a good T side with some good defaults and good openings. It's kind of a complex map. It looks very simple, but it's actually quite difficult. And perhaps some of that inexperience is...
Oh my god.
That's so nice.
Oh, wow.
I actually feel calmer as soon as that turned off.
Perhaps SpaceStation haven't had as much preparation on their T side of the train. But a CT side is very different. And maybe they can turn it around starting here.
Here we go then. SpaceStation need a pistol. Doesn't look like they will get one at least right now. Oh my goodness. Here it comes though. Grim. He'll get 2. 3 versus 1 for Snakes on a train. No, that didn't land. That was good, I thought.
Snakes on a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I think we did that the other day, but...
No, come on.
Definitely did.
Reusing materials.
Pretty much the first thing that we did.
No lies. Get a video, get the VOD. 2 on 1. It will be Snakes now. Trying to make his way through. He's got the smoke and the kit. We know what that can do, but it's not going to be realized. 12-4 down. As the sound is now back in our favor. We can hear each other.
Peace at last.
I think I would have accepted the Snakes on the plane reference if you'd gone a bit further with it.
Okay. What would have?
Well,
like
for example, you know, if EUnited were like, "Oh, Snakes is coming in, and EUnited hate Snakes,"
That's better in your opinion.
Oh, no.
That's better.
No, something.
That's what I should have done.
Get Samuel J reference in there. I don't know.
Samuel
L.
J.
J.
What are you on about? Samuel J.
This man doesn't leave the house.
Samuel L. J. Well, luckily this round was a whole lot of nothing.
Infinite versus 4 with the CZ75. At this point, it may be an idea to hold on to what he has, try and steal a weapon away, which he will be doing. Often see that people, just as they're coming to a corner, they're looking to pre-fire something beyond the corner, so the crosshair placement isn't curving around. Sometimes you get caught off.
This is a really bad look, isn't it, for SpaceStation? Don't have too much to work with in the rest of this match, potentially, if this is a clean anti-eco. It's kind of a shame, you know, after the performance on Inferno, that things would go this way, but here is the cleanup. Really fast into 4 positions. Relic's going to make some serious cash here with that Mag 10. Runs out of bullets, though. And comes the book, and that will finish it off. So nice and quick, that's how we like it. 14-4, EUnited 2 rounds away from winning this matchup. And now comes the buy from SpaceStation. We're going to see an AUG and an AWP. No love for the AUG?
No love yet.
Stay at AUG, the bullpup.
We'll get into it. EUnited will close this one out, but CT-sided train can be very powerful. Grim still believing here, and so is Frost AK. Kills coming through. You can see how the AUG can be effective at that sort of range. The scope comes out, precision, as they have a 3-on-1 advantage. Ace with no AWP. He'll probably find an AK on the floor, and indeed he will. Up against 3. Could he find an opener here? Just needs 1 kill to get him in the round. He'll get that, but only the AUG removed.
AUG is expensive still, though.
What is that, 3,700, I believe?
No,
No,
33.
33, is that it? Okay, it was okay. 1.6 in source was 3,700. You have to forgive me, not an expert on that weapon.
It was reduced to that a while ago. I used to buy it.
I've never bought it.
It's fun. Feels good. EUnited with 1 more try before they have to save, unless they get a bomb down. Then they end some damage, then they may consider going for it, but...
We fired the old AUG.
Yeah, we did. I think I fired it.
You fired the new one.
Oh.
I believe. And I fired the old one.
Oh, right. Yes.
What, the new model?
This is the new one. The old one is like the one from...
1.6.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
With the scope on the side, like the angled one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool.
I think it was my favorite gun.
Yeah, you were very happy with it.
Except I think the coolest one was firing like the AWP basically. That was the coolest one. And also having the guy that built it and designed it, showing you how to fire it. That was special.
That was pretty cool. 14-5. SpaceStation looking for round number 6. They're a man to the goods. Not likely to stay that way, as more people will fall. No, this is meant to be good. No, it's 1. And now it's not. 3-on-3 as the bomb has to get planted. However, there is a Molotov to delay things and allow the CTs to get better positions, which means they have more efficient time after the bomb goes down.
Ooh, this could be problematic. Flashbangs deployed. Moose to go down. Advantage once again to the CTs, I would say. No bomb plant just yet. They're going to bail out and go towards outside. That's a hell of a call. If they can pull this one off, I'll be very impressed. Both the CTs now realizing what's happened, trying to book it towards the A site. Bomb down. This is great. They've got a Molotov to buy them a bit of time. This could find them match point. But both of them go down the back tracks. But Skyler's there. They'll make a bit of noise here, and he's going to mow at least one of them down. Can't get both. Ace with a massive advantage here, and he closes it down. Great stuff. That's a reset as well. That could be GG.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shutout now. They've shown also that they're pretty confident on those anti-ecos, no messing around. So much room and space to play with. Will Moose go for a run and gun weapon, or will he just pick up the AK? Probably the AK, one would imagine. And he is. Sometimes when you're playing the anti-force fight, it's nice having someone on a weapon that's really good at the run and gun. just to create some space on the initial choke points more safely. And that's a big 1v1 there by Frosty. He's got himself an AK-47 in Pop Dog. Ooh, flying from Infinite as well. He's going for it. He's had a good timing too.
Frosty needs to deploy his smoke grenade to hold these players in place now. Oh dear, there's the bomb. And, oh, give me a gun. Great, thank you. And he'll take 2 kills as well. That leaves Relics alone, coming through the IV position just when you thought it was safe to take the space station out of commission. It's still spinning around. Relics has to retrieve the bomb.
Where does that smoke? Where is that going?
Perhaps it was a guesstimate. Trying to transfer, at least we'll take Infinite with him, make it more expensive. But an AWP will be rescued as well as an AK-47. And it looks like EUnited might be in Eco Town. Otherwise, if they had the money to buy versus what might have been a we could buy for SpaceStation, that would have been great, but no.
There it is. Gage Green. GG.
GG.
We got to buy. Try and close it out quickly. 16-6 on the cards, but right now it doesn't look likely. 2 AKs, 2 pistols, 1 scout. (15-6). United with plenty of room to force the issue. 9-round lead will do that. So they boost Relics to look towards connector. Try and catch somebody in a poor position. Ace with the scout. Moves creeping up past the offices. See the angle Grim is playing from. I think Ace was playing from here on the CT side in a few rounds as well, but with the French gun, he's just not there. The AK leading the charge. First kill comes in. What is that? Through the edge of the box towards Ivy. It's now a 5 versus 3. Looking to close things out in style. EUnited likely to do it as well. Needs a double kill here from Cross Day. Can't quite connect it. Players all around him looking for another headshot. Got to get it. 3 on 3, but the AWP goes down. 3 versus 1. Infinite with just the MP9, boys. He's good, but half HP. 3 players to find. Surely we found our final round here. He does have 1 kill. Some fancy footwork required here. Has not got a kit, no smoke. They know where he is. They've got an incendiary as well to throw on the bomb to buy even more time. Damage inflicted. Surely there's no chance here, and indeed Dazzle confirms it. We can only apologize for the sound interference, but we got through it together. It will be a resounding victory for EUnited as they take both maps there. They get 6 points on the leaderboard. Significant points as well, considering these are the 2 absolute underdogs of the league down.
Yeah, it's great to see that in this kind of a matchup, EUnited are there saying, you know what, we are not sort of on your level, we're a little bit above you, and you know, that's what they need to be asserting, because as James mentioned, we see some maybe lackluster performances from them, not see what we would have expected based on some of their previous performances and the promise that they have shown as a team as upcomers. But yeah, this is going to be really useful because their position on the table might be somewhat close to SpaceStation, so getting the wins over them is going to be impactful.
Absolutely agree. 6 points for EUnited. SpaceStation didn't really turn up today, James. What changed? Why didn't we see the high-flying antics we've seen against some of the top teams in the league?
It's a good question. I don't know how familiar United are with their opponents, but maybe it's map dependent. I think Train is a more difficult map to pull off that kind of thing.
I think if you think of it like that, all the other top teams, even Liquid are tweeting out, they've never heard of any of the SpaceStation guys before, so they've never watched the demos and not aware of them. I'd imagine these guys play against each other all the time. They're probably very familiar with each other. Makes it a very different game overall. Here's the scoreboards for you. Skylight at the very top with 24 and 15. 16-6, you can't imagine there'd be many kills for SpaceStation, but they all contributed pretty equally. As Infinite at the top, as usual, does a great job with the individual skill. He did 1,600 damage, but Relics did 2,500. So there we go. Dazzle at the bottom with 13 and 12, but a massive scoreline like that doesn't really matter. With the frags, it will be points in the bag for EUnited. Doing a good job there. We came into this one saying they had the teamwork, but SpaceStation had the firepower. It seems like the pen is mightier than the sword after all.
Absolutely agree, Henry. And that leaves us with only 2 more matches here in North America.
It does, absolutely. We're going to take a break. We're going to make sure that everyone upstairs is done with their business, whatever that was. Not sure what it was. It sounded like a floor polisher, right? Was that it?
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
Anyway, hopefully it won't happen again. We'll be back. Do we like half an hour?
Yeah, it should be about 32 minutes.
32 minutes,
That was
all
a
right.
quick one.
You heard it here. We'll be back soon.